Hello, everyone. Welcome to Forts, the game. So, if you're watching this, like, I don't, I'm very confident. Very little people are going to be watching this. I haven't uploaded in 2 months, and there's multiple reasons for that. And in this video, I'm going to go over some of those reasons. So, uh, well, reason number one is just school. Like, it's the end of this semester. We got a lot more homework, a lot more tests, just normal stuff. But second reason, and probably probably the better one, is I've been playing so much more Forwards recently, and it's been really fun to just play this little funny box game constantly. And in my last video, I was not very good at the game. Like, I didn't know how to properly do stability or how to properly do a cannon sack. So in this video, I'm going to show a replay of my most recent game against Backpack. Pretty chill guy. Yeah, so I figured out how to actually play this game well, like pretty well. And third reason is I was in the Forts Pro League. Now, some of you guys will already have known this, but I was with my teammate Chelsea, and we practiced quite a bit. But I played very, very bad. I know I was just ranting about how I got better at this game, but I played way worse in that game. In those games. So we did get knocked out of both. So I'm not in FPL is the point. But that's okay. It was for fun anyway. But yeah. As you can see, I've definitely progressed as a player over 2 months of just nonstop playing this game. We can zoom in on my fort here. Like, I didn't know how to play this map at all before, but now look at this. It's very pretty. Anyway, yeah, that's the information of why I've not been uploading. And also, my editor got a new editing software that he can use. I don't know, Steve, like the whole two of you who watched that one Minecraft video I played with him. Yeah, he got a new editing software, so my videos are gonna look even better now. It's not like they looked very good in the first place, but yeah. So we can see I'm going a strategy I really like on this map, which is called it's called Wood Simulator. You basically just play Architect or Armadillo, and you build a big block of wood in front of your core until you win the game. And that's all fun and dandy. We can see Backpack is going a much different strategy. Is scatter shot 20 mils. Now I knew this by the time he already got these boxes up. These are 20, or these are a little bigger than 20 mil boxes, but I knew by the fact that I knew he had 20 millimeters. Just trust me here. That's why I got this sniper here to hopefully try to door snipe his 20 millimeters. Anyway, yeah. He starts firing at me and tries to go for the mines, but he misses a little bit. Not good for him. But yeah, this was a very interesting game. I just played this game. Now, who's better at the game? Backpack is. Backpack is definitely better. But I got a couple very good shots on him in both the early and later parts of the game. Like right here, this is one of it. I buzzsaw his sandbag, destroy some storage, and I explode a battery near his core. Definitely does damage. And here we can see me building out my absolute brick of wood. Wonderful. It's not like he's ever going to get through that. And because his battery exploded, he has less energy storage, which means, he couldn't fire all of his 20s. They were all delayed, which allowed me to get some sandbags in front of my core. Now, a lot of I've learned how, I'm currently ranked something like 30. I've been practicing the ranked maps for quite a while now. It's been fun, yeah. Backpack doesn't seem to have enough energy in the back or energy storage in general. So mistakenly, he places a battery there. Now, that's going to come back to bite him later in the game, but yeah. So we can see here, nothing exciting is happening. I have a total of 1 weapon, and it's a sniper. But I have a laser tech. I have my storages down. So right here, since I know he is going 20 millimeters, I know 20 millimeters die to 2 fire beams. So my plan is to just go fire beams protected by a shield, because 20 millimeters can't get through shields. And yeah, that was my plan. Just get 2 fire beams and fire beam all of this 20 millimeters. It was wonderful. We can speed this up a little bit. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past 2 months. Just playing more of this game, and it's been quite wonderful, quite a good, fun while. I've got plenty of other games I can show off, but like, I don't know. It's just been a good time. So we can see here, Backpack is just absolutely offloading his 20 millimeters on me, and we can slow this down a second. But I think, yeah, my mind dies here multiple times, which is unfortunate for me. But you can see me unboxing my fire beams here, and you can see this is where my fire beam strategy finally comes to shine. 2 fire beams kills the 20 millimeter, and then I reactivate the shields so that my fire beams are nice and protected against the 20 millimeters. Very fun. Now, I did make a mistake not pressuring him at the bottom here, as he had no defenses other than a couple sandbags. So I probably should have just like made space for a plasma there, but no, I'm not perfect. Now you see, I have definitely floated more than him, but that is because I am Armadillo. Well, not because I'm Armadillo, but it's okay for me to float a little bit more than him because I'm going a much more late game commander, which is Armadillo. Armadillo is very good in the late game, mostly because Armadillo is just one of the best commanders, if not the best right now, because you can't kill him in the early game. You can't kill him in the late game. So when do you kill him? You don't. I don't know. Anyway, the scatter shot play was definitely interesting, but I don't really agree with it. Now, here he gets a cannon, and we can skip a little farther ahead because it's just kind of a slugfest and boring. I get a plasma down here, and we can see I'm trying to target down his cannon. Let's just skip ahead a little bit. Yeah. So we can see he got one of my fire beams, and this is when I nearly died. If he just aimed that a little bit better, if he had aimed that a little better, then that cannon shell just a little bit, he would have overshot my core, and I would have been very dead. I did lose my plasma tech, but hang on, let's rewind that a little bit. You can see I pull out a little plasma after he shoots the cannon. Pull out a plasma, door snipe it. Now this is wonderful for me, okay? But that's not the only bad thing that happens to Backpack. Remember that battery he placed there because he lost it due to the buzzsaw? Well, that battery's about to come back. You see, I lose my plasma to the 20 millimeter here. But right here, after he starts shooting his 20 millimeter, so I just think in my head, okay, I'll block the 20 millimeter projectiles with my fire beam, and I shoot the battery, which then does enough damage to just kill him, which is quite wonderful. Like, Backpack is a much better player than I am. I got some good shots of him, especially the buzzsaw at the start. Definitely very good. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm definitely going to upload a lot more from now on after I've gotten much better at the game. Anyway, yeah. That was my recap. Bye.